Why do so many people's lives suck? This is an easy one. Because so many people today go to a job that they hate. They come back home to a life that they don't love. And then they sedate themselves for the rest of the day on the screen, disconnected from their friends and their family. They consume processed food. They watch enough Netflix. They take medication to feel better and get hard. They call it a day. That turns into a week. That turns into a month. They call this their lives, right? Too many men are aimlessly wondering about life today. There's no fight. There's no purpose. There's no passion. There's no unite. You have almost 4,000 people a day kill themselves, take their own lives. You know what's way more fucked up than that is you have a 20x multiplier on attempts. Almost 100,000 people attempt to take their own lives every single day in this world, right? There's no hope. People are suffering with depression, anxiety, infertility, autoimmune conditions, right? There's low energy, low libido, and low ambition in life. There's a better life to live out here. Now, if you start listening to the 9 ancestral tenets, this simple, elegant way of living life: sleep, eat, move, shield, connect, cold, sun, fight, and put down the goddamn phone and bond with your friends and family. Connect at that deep and rich level. You'll be nourished in the most profound way. There's a simple, elegant way to live a life of strength, health, and happiness. It's called ancestral living. It's the way that we've lived for millions of years to express our highest and most dominant form. It's the way that we became the baddest mammalian predators that ever lived. And we've recently abandoned this in the modern world. Now we're buying something that somebody else is selling, and it's to our detriment, it's to our hurt, it's to our hate, it's to our suffer and our struggle. And like I said, there's a better life to live. And so this is why I exist today. As the CEO of the Ancestral Lifestyle, it's to model, teach, and preach these ancestral ways. Start with liver, right? The name is Liver King because liver is king. Get outside, stack the sun, get the earth on you, get your bare feet connected, anchored, grounded into the earth primals. Put down the goddamn phone. Connect deeply with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, and watch how you start to breathe into a better life. And then you're gonna say, you know what? The Liver King is onto something. But this is not some message that I created. This is the message of our ancestors, of your ancestors. I have this Thursday philosophy that I like to talk about. It's called Don't Be a Little Bitch Thursday. Because one way or another, you are going to suffer. So I say this is the day that we contemplate the suffer equation. You can choose to actively suffer, to get into the gym, to do push-ups before dinner. Or you can choose the regret of passively suffering, not doing shit, aimlessly wondering about life with no resistance, no adaptation to create and shape a better life. If you choose that kind of regret, you're gonna remain the same loser next week, next month, next year that you are today. Because in life, nothing stands still. We're either growing or we are dying. One way or another, you're going to suffer. So you can choose to get your ass in the gym. You can choose to create and shape a better life. You can choose to do push-ups before dinner. And you will create and shape the exact life that you want to live in. Or you can choose to passively suffer with depression, with anxiety, with sedating yourself just enough to call that your fucking life. There's a better life to live. So choose your suffer wisely and choose to put in the work. Choose to go earn that shit to create and shape the exact life you want to live in. Primals need to know Liver King spends $50,000 a year on bottled water. Why? Because I could say something stupid like I'm so much better than you, which I probably am. But here's the truth. The fact is, we all possess the same primal potential, right? We all have the ability to express our highest, most dominant form, to become kings, to become self-made kings. This is why I fight This is why I unite today, because too many people hate their lives. They're suffering, they're struggling, they're consuming petrochemical plastics out of a container that houses water that's completely devoid of nutrition. Real spring water that's produced in a glass like Mountain Valley spring water is going to have all the nourishment you need, the electrolytes, the minerals, the magnesium, without the petrochemical plastics and poison. So if you want to express your highest and your most dominant form, if you want to put yourself in a position where you too can spend some obscene amount on bottled water, if you want to express your highest and most dominant form, embrace ancestral tenet 4 shield and put down the petrochemical plastics and go for a glass and go for real nourishment spring water. Liver King out.